Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, what's up? My name is vianney.strick. Thank you so much for being here. As you can see by the title, today we're doing buy or buy. It's a series that I like to do on my channel here and there. Last time I did one was like a year ago, sorry about that. But I'm pretty much going to be going through newest releases of makeup or beauty related products and let you guys know if I would buy it, if I'm going to buy it, or if I just want to say goodbye to it. Just wanted to give you guys something different. I know that the makeup community and the makeup game is just super saturated, and maybe sometimes you might need to hear that maybe you don't need everything that comes out. So I hope that you guys enjoy this video, and if you do, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel to join my squad. Let's get into it. By the way, I know my voice is like kind of gone. Yesterday I could barely talk, so today I was like, I need to film a video. So I'm sorry about that. I'm not sick or anything. I actually went to Vegas for my best friend's bachelorette party. So, you know, a lot of screaming and stuff. If you guys watched me from like years and years ago, you probably remember when my voice used to always sound like this, but anyways, sorry about that. I hope that doesn't bother you guys. I get all my makeup and beauty news for newest releases on Trendmood. If you guys haven't followed Trendmood, I highly suggest that you do. They're just always the first to know and to post everything about what is coming out. So I will be using their Instagram. I will link them down below. And if any of the products that I'm talking about are currently available, I will also link them down below, as well as my makeup details. So Kylie Cosmetics came out with a Halloween collection in collaboration with Nightmare on Elm Street. I know there's a lot of Halloween freaks out there, and by freaks I mean it in a positive way. I know there's a lot of people that are obsessed with Halloween. So I do think it's really cool that she's coming out with like a Halloween line. The only thing, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I personally think that if you take away the spooky packaging and you're just looking at the shades of everything, I actually think this would be like a really cute Christmas collection. If we just look at the eyeshadow itself, the eyeshadow palettes, which by the way, this is $30, which I do think it's a pretty fair price considering how Kylie always kind of jacks up her prices. I think that this would be a beautiful like Christmas holiday palette. You have the golds and the reds and the green and the burgundy. To me, it just doesn't scream Halloween. I do think that the little lip and cheek jelly stain is kind of cool. I feel like we haven't seen a lot of products like that. NYX Cosmetics has like a cheek jelly, which I actually really enjoy. I do think that's cool. And then the lip glosses or lip lacquer trios is just like a nude and two reds. So I don't know. I'm very interested to see her Christmas collection because to me this was kind of it. I don't know. Let me know down below what you guys think. Do you guys think this could be a really cute Christmas collection, or am I tripping? And let me know if you guys are going to pick it up or not. I personally am not. I don't know why I don't really get excited with Kylie Cosmetics. I almost never ever pick up anything from her. No hate to her, I just don't get excited about it. Okay, so moving on to Colourpop. I do have two different things to talk about Colourpop because they come out with so much makeup. So they did come out with a mega palette and primer. I don't really ever use eye primer. I only use concealer. So I'm only going to talk about the mega palette. I have to say, aside from the hideous packaging, I do think that the palette's actually really pretty. I think that if you need a all-in-one palette, if you use a lot of color, then I think you would like it. There are some neutral shades, but I do think there's enough color in there that if you don't use color, you probably shouldn't buy it. It is going to be $34 for 30 matte and shimmery shades. I love Colourpop formula. I don't buy a lot of Colourpop, and I'm sure you guys probably noticed. And the reason why is just because I mainly purchase for my channel. I have way too much makeup, and I rarely purchase things like just for myself. Most of the things that I purchase are for videos, and since Colourpop comes out with so many launches, by the time you buy a palette and it arrives and you film a review on it, they have already released like 5 other things. So for me, it's just kind of a waste of money. But I do think this palette is gorgeous. I won't be picking it up, but if I wasn't like a beauty content creator and I didn't have all this makeup, I probably would, just because I do think you get a little bit of everything. I like the color story, I like the neutrals, I like the pops of color and the shades that they did use, and I think this is just like an overall really good palette. So here's some swatches if you guys haven't seen it, And yeah, again, $34, and I believe this is already available. So again, I will link these things down below. Let's talk about Natasha DENONA for a second. They came out with two different things. There's a mini Metropolis Kit. Essentially, it's just a palette and a brush. It is $25. I don't think that that's too crazy. I think if you like the shades and you want to try out Natasha DENONA's formula, this is like a really inexpensive way to try out something so expensive. But what's tripping me out is the Baby Glam Ornament. It is a $19 3 shadow palette. I don't know how good Natasha DENONA is. I still haven't tried it, but it literally has less shades than a e.l.f. Bite Size or even the Catrice 5 in a box. Don't tell me this doesn't look exactly like it. These are so inexpensive and they're so good. I will say, I'm glad that they came out with a neutral palette for this Baby Glam Ornament, because I do think that you could create a whole look with this palette. I just can't get behind such expensive things for such little product. You guys let me know if you're gonna pick it up or not. Do you guys think it's outrageous like I do, or are you gonna pick it up? And let me know, do you think it's worth the price? Okay, so back to Colourpop. They came out with a collaboration with the NBA. At first I did think it was kind of cool, just because I don't know, I feel like we don't really see makeup with sports, and as an Astros fan myself, of course there's no Astros stuff in there, but I do think that it would get me excited to have a palette that maybe I could wear on game day, or if you are just like a really big sports fan, this could be like a collectible. So I'm looking at the comments and most people are hating on this. I do think it's something different, believe it or not, something different that Colourpop is doing, but I genuinely don't think that we can appreciate that much of Colourpop anymore, just because they do come out with so many things. So this just seems like a lot. I do think if they took more time with their launches, I do think more people would appreciate this. I thought they looked cute. I think that if I was like a really big fan of any of these sports teams, I actually would like it. Some of them actually have really good like usable color stories, and then of course the other ones that are very colorful, you know, if you like to have fun on game day, why not? I don't know, I don't dislike it. I thought it was kind of cool. I'm not gonna purchase it, but I just wanted to show you guys because most people are just not happy with it, which I don't know, kind of surprised. I genuinely thought more people would think this is cool, but maybe that's just me because I am a sports fan. I don't know. I won't be purchasing it though, just because I don't need another eyeshadow palette from Colourpop right now. Something I'm actually pretty excited about. Patrick Ta came out with a blush palette. And now usually I don't go for face palettes because usually there's some shades that I would never use, and I do think it's kind of a waste of money. I've actually never tried Patrick Ta myself, but I do hear so many things about these blushes. And so the fact that he came out with a blush palette with the cream and the powder and all the shades I think are really pretty, I actually might purchase it. I would like to swatch that last shade just because the first two shades are really pretty for my skin tone. It's like a pinky shade, a more like corally red shade, and then the last shade looks pretty. I just don't know if there's enough like pink or red in it to be like a blush for me. But I do think that these shades would work for a lot of skin tones because they do look pretty saturated. So yeah, I'm gonna look into it because I do love mixing my powder blush with cream blushes. It makes them stay so much longer, and I do like these shades, and I feel like you might be saving money instead of buying 3 different blushes from him. So I'm gonna keep you guys updated on that, but if it's a fair price, in my opinion, I will be purchasing this. Next, let's talk about MAC Cosmetics. This is their new Hypnotizing Holiday Collection. First impression, I genuinely thought this was e.l.f. and I'm not like bashing that because I love e.l.f., but the theme of it just reminded me a lot of the e.l.f. Holiday Collection last year. They came out with these like duo shadows that had that like swirly thing on it, and that's like the first thing that I thought. I genuinely thought it was e.l.f. I have to ask you guys, the only reason why I'm talking about this, because let's be honest, I don't ever purchase MAC for any reason other than the fact that it just does not excite me. The only thing I have from MAC is a lipstick and a mineralized skin finish that I like to use as bronzer, and I do really love those products, but I feel like after MAC's like OG products, their new or limited collections are just not that exciting to me. I don't know what it is. These products could be the best products ever, but the way they package and they press their powders, I don't want to bash this, but like the creativity behind it, I don't know why it just turns me off. It doesn't excite me. And like, I hate the way some of their eyeshadow palettes look. Like, I don't know. I don't really have too many thoughts about this just because I always usually skip over MAC, unfortunately. But I kind of just wanted to talk about it in my video because I want you guys to let me know if you feel the same way about me. Not about me. Like me. If you feel the same way as me, let me know if you're still excited about MAC and like you still purchase from MAC. And if you do, let me know if it's been worth your money. Or let me know if you're just like me and like you kind of just see MAC and you don't even look into it just because usually you're not that excited about it. I don't know. Is that horrible to say? I know their quality is really good, but again, it's just with so much makeup on the market, it just does not excite me and it's not affordable. So it's just like two factors that I can't get over. And then the last collection that I want to talk about is actually from Essence. I believe I'm officially in their PR list. So if I do get this collection, I will review it for you guys. So this is going to be their Coffee to Glow by Essence collection. I do think it's super cute. I like the theme. It's kind of like a warm theme that's not just like Christmassy or holiday-y. I do think it's like, it's a cool vibe. To me, it's like, it's because it's coffee, it reminds me of like the colder months, but it's not like Christmas in your face. There's a couple products that I think are really cute, and then there's a couple products that I'm unsure about. So the two products that I'm not sure about is the Under Eye Energy Treatment as well as a Healthy Glow Face Scrub. Essence is very, very affordable and their makeup is amazing. I recently did a full face of their newest products. If you guys want to watch it, I'll put it right here. But I don't know how I would feel about buying a skincare from them or a face scrub, just because you guys know that like physical exfoliators can be harsh if you're not using them right or if they're not like formulated right. And so for such an affordable brand, I don't know how much I would like to use a face scrub from them, but I do like this thing as a whole. I will say something very weird is that as I'm looking at these swatches of the eyeshadows, they just don't look very pigmented. I don't know if we're just used to like super curated swatches. They don't look that pigmented, but obviously, as we know now, swatches don't mean everything. I like to always test it out on the eyes, and recently Essence shadows have been really surprising me. The shadows that I like from them are the ones in the plastic packaging. I haven't been very impressed with the ones in the cardboard packaging, so I don't know how this one is gonna look. They do have a coffee lip scrub. I think that's actually really cool. I love lip scrubs that come in like a lipstick tube, because that's like so much easier. You don't have to get your fingers in it. It's like more sanitary and definitely really good for traveling, so I really do like that. They also have something pretty interesting. It's a highlighter brush that is scented like coffee. Again, I don't know how I feel about that just because I want to know where this scent comes from, because I don't know, I'm just wondering how long it would last. And like after you wash your brush, is it still going to smell like coffee, or is it just like the first thing that happens and then it goes away? Very interested in that. They do have a Coffee to Glow Body and Mind Wake Up Mist with caffeine. I do think that's pretty cool. Interesting that you can also put it on your body, but a coffee setting mist would be probably like a cool primer to use to like awaken your face a little bit. They also have this like highlighter that looks like coffee beans. It's one of those highlighters that have like kind of like pearls in them. In this case, it's coffee beans to use as highlighter. I do think that's pretty cute. It's like innovative. And they also have a loose highlighter. So I do like the theme of this whole collection. I think it is super, super cute. So hopefully I do get to try it out. It only says coming soon to their website. Again, everything that I'm talking about, if by the time this video comes out, it is available, I would link it for you guys. If it's not available, but I do have a release date, I will put that down there. But if it's only coming soon, then I won't be able to let you guys know. If you're still watching this video, comment down below anything that has to do with coffee, whether it's a brown heart or a coffee or anything like that, comment it down below. That is the end of the video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I will put this video in my playlist of buy or buy if you guys want to see any other videos like this. Let me know what you guys want to see next. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Bye. I can't. Bye.